So the Halo Infinite teases keep on coming, and just one day before the big reveal of the campaign gameplay, we finally have the official reveal of the Halo Infinite box art, and it looks beautiful. I am just super excited, obviously, that tomorrow is the big day that we've been waiting for 5 years, and it's honestly kind of hard to believe that it's finally going to be here. We're finally going to actually get to see some concrete stuff with this game, and just some gameplay, and even just getting all this stuff with the box art and getting more stuff confirmed, and all the different teases they've been doing all this week, with the little, what we're assuming is one cutscene, where they're putting together his new armor, and he's putting it on. Just seeing all those little teases is super cool, and I'm just so excited for tomorrow, and obviously I'll have videos tomorrow. On Friday we're going to get the reveal of some sort of new collectible, or some sort of collectible thing from Mondo that we're obviously going to be getting at around 3 p.m. Central, I believe, so stay tuned for that, and it's just going to be an awesome week, and I cannot wait. All that being said, the box art's here, and it looks awesome. I'm super excited. So, just looking at it, obviously it looks beautiful. There's obviously a clear nod to Halo CE, just with the style of it, the front-facing movement, and obviously the ring also being assumingly a big part of just the setting, not only the setting, but what you're going to be doing in the game, with CE being such a sandbox-focused game where exploring the ring, especially on missions like Halo and the Silent Cartographer, was such a big part of the game. Seeing that kind of reflected in the CE box art is really important, so obviously kind of seeing that reflected here also kind of gives credence to the theory that the game may be open world, and just the visual style, like I said, looks beautiful, and also we've heard all the open world rumors before. We don't really know if they were true. But at this point, it wouldn't surprise me if the game at least ends up doing some sort of open world elements to it, maybe a kind of hub world thing like they originally were going to do for a lot of stuff with Halo 5, just stuff like that. It would not surprise me, but either way, that is something worth acknowledging about for this, and I think it looks awesome. Obviously, the flare in the visor I absolutely love, very reminiscent of the Halo 3 Believe trailer, just bringing back all kinds of nostalgia for everyone, and it is absolutely working, because it just makes me and everyone so excited about it. We get another look at his armor. Obviously, it looks beautiful. Just, there's not much to say. The Gen 3 armor is amazing. It's probably my favorite design we have had for him so far, and I just absolutely love it. He looks the perfect size. The armor, depending on the lighting, it does kind of seem to be changing how it looks color-wise, but overall I think it looks very good. I'm not a huge fan of the super bright green from the Discover Hope trailer, but the stuff we've been getting this week looks absolutely great. If you do take a look in the bottom right corner, we do get obviously the return of the Wasp from Halo 5, which I'm not super excited about. The Wasp sucks. There's no way around it. It was kind of a cool idea, but for that to be the only flying vehicle in the game besides the Phaeton, and neither of them really encouraging kind of teamwork or anything, I'm really not a big fan. But I'm fine if it's back, as long as there's another new flying vehicle that actually encourages teamwork and team play, like the Hornet or the Falcon or something like that, but just the Wasp returning on its own, I don't really have a huge problem with. Taking a look in the background, we do see the Halo ring, assumingly Zeta Halo / Installation 07, which we've been knowing about for a few years now. Assuming that is still the same ring, you can kind of see it's kind of falling apart in the background, and that does go in line with the Discover Hope trailer we saw last year, where we saw the ring broken, and they're in space watching it, so obviously it's all kind of coming together. You can kind of see where Chief and Brohammer are on the ship, and then assumingly they crash down on here, not crash, but they land onto Zeta Halo, and they have to go deal with whatever threat is on here. And assuming, with all the different teases and all that, we do know the threat is now going to be the Banished, which is so awesome, and we even get pretty much official confirmation from that. With the little reflection in Chief's visor, you see some sort of brute in the visor holding a grav hammer, and it just looks awesome. I'm super excited, obviously, that the Banished are back. Something I didn't really think was going to happen, even when people were like, oh, the Banished would be such great enemies, because the Banished were awesome in Halo Wars 2, and I didn't think that they were actually ever going to be brought back again, but to see them actually here in a mainline game as assumingly the main enemies is super, super exciting, and I cannot wait to see how they function in gameplay with the story and just everything about them. And obviously the biggest reveal of this entire box art, if you take a look at Chief's left wrist piece, you will see the heavily rumored, heavily laughed at grappling hook that I cannot believe is actually in the game, which is so weird, and I never thought that would be a thing. I assume we're obviously going to see gameplay of it tomorrow, and I don't want to judge it yet because a lot of people have been laughing at it and just being like, why is there a grappling hook in Halo? There's obviously going to be sprint now and just all these things. On the sprint debate, I don't have a huge horse in that race. I don't really care either way. If there's no sprint, I'd be happy for a more classic experience. However, if they can do kind of a weird merging of the two experiences where they still have sprint, all that stuff, I'm not whatever they need to do in order to make, I guess, the game as successful as possible. But again, not in the way that kind of deteriorates from the identity of the franchise like Halo 4 and 5 kind of did. Just a good middle ground, but again, that's impossible to do. So however they do it, there's going to be people not happy. Either way, the fact that there's a grappling hook in the game, I don't know what to think. Like I said, I need to see it in action first. like, just my first basic things are like a grappling hook and Halo. That sounds kind of weird and kind of stupid, but I'm assuming, hopefully they've done a good job with it. We'll see if it's in multiplayer, if it's just like a thing that's in the campaign. I don't know. I need to see more. I can't really talk about it yet. When we actually see footage, hopefully tomorrow, we'll just have to see how it works with Sprint and the other Spartan abilities, if they come back or which ones are still there, if there's ADS. We still know so little about this game, so you can't say anything about the grappling hook being there yet because we just don't know literally anything about the gameplay. So that's gonna be awesome, hopefully, and we'll see. I'm not like super excited, but I'm curious at least to see what it's gonna look like, and I just can't believe it's real. So yeah, guys, this box art looks absolutely beautiful. I'm a huge fan, and I cannot wait for tomorrow. I'm so excited. So let's kind of talk about some expectations. I am a little worried because when they first said that we're going to get the Halo Infinite reveal on July 23rd, I was like, we're going to get a full deep dive, like showing off multiplayer, a story trailer, campaign gameplay, and it seems like the only thing they've confirmed so far that we're going to be getting is campaign footage, and that is kind of what they're marketing the Halo Infinite stuff tomorrow as. So that leaves multiplayer kind of in a weird spot. So they're pretty much, they have to acknowledge multiplayer. They cannot just do like, what, a 10-minute campaign demo and then be like, Halo Infinite, November, blah blah blah. Or if they announce the release date, which I don't know because they're going to have to do it the same day as the Series X, we'll see about all that, but they cannot just be like, here's gameplay footage, and then here's the release date of the game, and that's it. They need to acknowledge multiplayer in some way, because this game comes out in a few months. It's not long at all. So they either are going to have to announce the dates of the beta, or they can do the thing like they did for the Halo Wars 2 beta, where they're just like, the beta's out now, go download it, you have 2 weeks to play it, which I think seems decently likely, which means we might actually be playing Halo Infinite tomorrow, which is insane to even think about. So if they do that, I think that would be probably the best way to do it. Just let people get their hands on it, let creators start making videos and expressing their thoughts on it, and they can get all the feedback they can and hopefully implement it in enough time. That seems like the best thing to do. If they just don't acknowledge multiplayer at all, then that's going to be incredibly unfortunate. So either way, the multiplayer, like I said, needs to be acknowledged. I am just a little bit worried about that. Either way, I'm still super insanely excited about tomorrow. I cannot wait. And I cannot believe the day is finally here where we're going to see Halo Infinite gameplay, possibly a release date, possibly a look at multiplayer, possibly play multiplayer. There's so much pressure on them, and just seeing the hype with Halo Infinite this week has obviously restored my faith that people are excited for this game. It is literally the thing that Xbox Series X is riding on, because this game and this franchise has so much power with so many people, and if they screw it up, they might not ever recover, but if they do it successfully, it is going to be one of the most successful games of the last few generations, and I cannot wait. Either way, let me know what you guys think about the Halo Infinite box art, and I will see you guys tomorrow for the official gameplay reveal of Halo Infinite. Thank you guys for watching. Majestic Gaming.